lovelies, welcome back to my channel and I hope you've all had an amazing day. Today we are back playing some more Dress to Impress and today is another challenge video. We recently received some new items for the Flee the Facility mini quest in the free play area, and I thought it would be a super fun idea to try and use those items for every single theme. If you haven't already seen them, we received 3 new items. We received this hammer, which is pretty cool. Admittedly, it's pretty situational, but I think it's really cool. I don't think we have anything like this. But the 2 items that I was most excited for were these 2 here. The first one are these gemstone sleeves and they are so pretty. You can have them as default or no pattern, which is this one here. This is the one that I personally prefer and I think they work with so many different looks. And then we obviously have the gemstone dress. The dress on its own wasn't too exciting for me, but what I loved was how many toggles came with it. This part here especially I think is absolutely stunning. You can also toggle the details on and off. I just thought it was so cute. The skirt as well just has such a nice shape to it, and the fact that it is free to all players I just think is great. So we're going to be trying to incorporate at least one of these items into every look in today's video. If you do enjoy Dress to Impress content, please do make sure you are subscribed. It really helps me out and it means you'll never miss another upload from me again. But without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, I've hopped into a server and the first theme is monochrome mood. So that just means we need to do our outfit in one color. I think I'll go for this face, and then for our hair, ooh, I could go for like a pink sort of look. I think that'd be kind of cute. So we'll hop in here and obviously we need to grab our items first. I think I'm actually going to use these 2 for this first look. I think I'll do this, only the top, and take off the details. And I'm going to keep the sleeves on as well. And I think I'm just going to do like a soft beige and pink sort of look. I think that would be quite cute. Make this a little bit darker like this. And then on this top, we can do maybe just this. You can pattern it too, which is great, but I'm going to keep it default because I do like the texture that is on there already. So we'll do this and then add this beige on there and then make this part pink but make it a little bit darker. Okay, that's the start of it, and I do kind of want to use this. I've given it quite a bit of hate, but I think I just need to learn to love it, you know what I mean? So let's do this and add some pink here. And then add some pink here and make that just a touch darker, and then add some pink here. My issue with this dress is the lack of toggles. I just wish that we could toggle the bows on and off, because I do actually quite like the shape of the dress. I just wish that we had a little bit more customizability with it. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, we'll do pink on the legs with these like accessories. That doesn't really work with this. You know what might work though is the supernova corset. That kind of works. Okay, and then I think we need more pink in here maybe, but I think I want to make it silky. If I do this and just make it a touch darker and then add this beige in there and then add pink and pink, I think that's looking really cute. And then we'll take the snowflake shoes, but only the tights. And then they can be pink too, but I'll just make them a touch darker. I think this is really cute. I love pink looks. I'm such a sucker for them. I'll go for this type 2 and this can be pink as well. And that can be silky. And then we'll add our little leg flower and this can be... Ooh, should I do this pink or should I do this more beigey? In fact, I think it's a little bit too messy with the flower being there. It kind of mixes with the bows. Again, I wish we could turn the bows off, but wishful thinking, you know? Okay, I'm going to add my little bandages here and they can just be a light pink. And then I need a necklace and I think I'm just going to go for this one. And we'll just do kind of like a light gold color for the chain and then obviously pink for the gem. I also think I want to use these glasses. I'm going to use the circle ones. I did do this in another video and I'm pretty sure that I saw RSMH do this first. But she basically made them like really small and then positioned them like this, and I just thought it looked so cute, so I really wanted to do it too. If I do like a hack or something from someone else, I will always make sure that I try and give them credit where I remember to. I don't know who originally came up with it, but she's who I saw do it, so it seems only fair to credit her. I did want to add the fur there, but I just don't think it's quite giving what I want it to give. Maybe we could add this. This is kind of cute. Okay, we could do this. Make that a little bit darker, and then maybe we'll do just like beige on here. No, I think pink is still better there. And I think we need a little bit of a darker pink on here. Okay, and I need shoes. I don't have any shoes on. Okay. Oh my gosh, which shoes do I want to wear? I don't know. Maybe these ones with the socks. If I make these like a darker pink, and then they can be white, the socks can be white, and then the little bow can be pink. I don't know. I think that's okay. And then if we do little pink nails. Okay, I think this is really cute. We're definitely monochrome. We're definitely all pink. Ooh, this is so cute. I love the purple. Okay, I'm gonna go for a 5 actually. This is really cute. I love this one. And the hair, oh my gosh, love. And then we have this one. This is really cute too. We have another diva using the new items. I love to see it. I'm gonna go for a 3 or a 4. And then we have this one. We've gone for like a beige neutral kind of coffee tone. Really, really cute. I like this one. I'm gonna give this one a 4. I love the layering on the legs and the shoes as well. I think that these all work really, really well together. I never would have thought to use those big furry leg warmers with jeans. This one is really cute. I love the fiery tones. Gonna go for a 3 or a 4 for this one, I think. Again, we're using the new sleeves there as well. And then we have this one. We've gone for like the blacks and grays. Really cute. I like this one a lot. I love all of the chains and necklaces here too. Really, really cute. Then we have another neutral diva. Looking really cute. I love the face and I love the hair for this one. I'm going to give this one a 4 as well. So many cute outfits this round. Oh, we have the blue. The blue with the red hair is so pretty, and I love how we foiled these sleeves. Really cool. Gonna give this one a 4 as well. And then this is ours. I think it's pretty cute. I think that there's definitely been better looks on the runway though. This lobby seems pretty good. And this was a podium I did not place, but I did not expect to. These outfits were all so cute. We came last in 8th place with 20 stars. That is totally fine. I don't play to place, but I do always get a little bit disappointed when I come last. But obviously someone has to come last. It doesn't mean that anybody's outfit was bad. And the next theme is coffee shop regular. Ooh, okay. I think I'm going to go for like a neutral color palette for this one. So I'm going to hop in here and save this look for my thumbnail. I guess I'll just do number 1. And let's take all of this off. Okay, I'm going to hop on over here and change my face. And I think I'm going to go for... Ooh, maybe this one. And then for my hair, I think I'm going to go for... Oh, gosh, okay. Choices. I think this one. And if we have a hat on, that'd be really cute. Okay, so let's hop in here. We need to put on our items. Do I want to go for the sleeves this time? Maybe I could go for this one, but maybe just the belt. Maybe that could be really cute and keep the sleeves on too. And then I definitely want this beret. I think this is really cute. And if I layer up a couple of tops or like corsets with this, I think the belt actually looks so pretty. And then I think I want to go for maybe pants for this one, but I kind of want to do what I saw the other girl do and did like jeans with these boots. I thought that looked really cute. I can do these ones underneath. And then for the jeans, which ones do we want to go for? Ooh, we have choices. These ones kind of clip. I don't really want to use those ones. We have these ones that are a little bit too baggy. I want something like tighter, you know what I mean? Maybe I just use the normal jeans that we have over here. If I go for like, maybe not even these ones, maybe just these ones. And then maybe this leg accessory. It's completely different to what I usually do for this sort of theme, but it looks really cute. I actually kind of like it. Okay, let's start coloring and just see where we're at. So patterns wise, I'm thinking neutrals, I'm thinking browns. I love this one. So I think I want to go for this on here and make that silky. And then the front can be brown and silky. The trim can also be brown, but a little bit lighter. And then the lace can be a light brown. And then the accents on the front can be gold. Okay, we'll do that. And then these sleeves, we'll do a similar thing, so they can be brown with like lighter brown pieces here. That's kind of cute. Okay. And then for this hat, we can pattern it. Okay, cool. The bow can be this brown color, and then the chain can be the same gold as what we've got going on here. I might just make it a little bit lighter. There we go. And then the flower can be this coffee tone here. Okay, the belt, I feel like we need to use this gold color again. And then this can be brown. And the centerpiece, can it be patterned? It can. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. But we need a different brown here. Maybe this brown pattern. That's kind of cute. Okay. Then these jeans, I feel like they can just be brown. I don't think we need to do too much with those. And then the hardware, can't really see it, but that could be gold. And then for these on the legs, I feel like we can use this kind of like lighter color that we've got going on here. The socks can be the darker color. And then this part can be this same kind of gold color that we've used for the accents. And then for these boots, we'll go for a darker brown. We'll go for a brown here. We'll go for brown here as well, and just kind of match that up to there a little bit better. And then the tips can be this same kind of gold color that we've used on the belt. Okay, cute. And then for the flower, we can do, I guess, like a lighter brown. If we do this tone and make that lighter, I think that looks better, nice and warm. Okay. And then we need a little cup like this, nice and cute, and that can just be a super dark brown. I need to change my nails, and these need to be matching and brown. I'm not sure why the sleeves are clipping so much with them. And then is there anything else that we can add? No, they're kind of clips. I think this is fine. I'd like to add a little necklace if I have time, maybe just this one. If we do this gold, and then we do a little like coffee brown gem, and then brown detailing here, and then maybe earrings. I don't think that we had time there, but the overall outfit I think was really cute. I think it's definitely giving coffee shop regular. This is cute. We have a couple items uncolored, but the whole vibe of it I really like. I'm gonna go for a 3 for this one. Okay, we have this one here. This is really cute. I love the green and brown. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. And then we have this one. This is cute. This is like very summery, very pretty. I'll go for a 4 for this one as well. Then we have this one. It's giving me like Y2K. I love it. I think it's really cute, and the face is gorgeous. I'm gonna go for a 3 or a 4 for this one. Then we have this one. I think it's really cute. I just wish we had a little bit more going on. I'm gonna go for a 3 because overall I do really like the look. I just wish we had a little bit more going on. This is really cutesy. I love these little sock details here. I think that's so cute. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. And then this is ours. We are very, very coffee toned, but I think it's cute. I like this one. And I love these little furry boots layered with the jeans. Again, I never ever would have thought to have done that. So that's gonna be one that I use all the time now. And then we have this one. This face is gorgeous and the hair is stunning. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one as well. I feel like I've given everybody 4s this round, but they all deserve it. And then this is the final look. Again, super cute. I'm loving the green and the red. And we are also using the new items and the new toggles. Love it. Gonna give it a 4. And this was a podium. We did place 3rd. I'm gonna say thank you in the chat. And we came 3rd with 26 stars, which I think is pretty good. I did like this look. I thought the belt gave like a super interesting little detail to the corset. And I've just realized we had a black corset on underneath that we didn't recolor. Oops. Completely forgot. Let's recolor that now. I'm just gonna make that like brown and like light brown. But this was our look. I definitely think we were on theme. I think it was cute. I know you can't see me in this lobby. I am praying for a lobby where you can actually see properly. I think we looked cute. And the sleeves, again, just gave like a really nice detail around the arms and around the neckline. I love these sleeves. They're just so pretty. And the next theme is academia. So I think for this one, I want to go with the skirt of the dress. I think that'd be pretty cool. And I'm gonna save this just as 2, I think. I can always rename them afterwards. I just don't have time right now because I need to do my outfit. So let's go do our face. And I think I'm gonna go for this one. And then for my hair, I think I'm gonna go for this, but I'm gonna make it brown. We do this, and then if we do this and this, and then this and this. I don't know. I feel like it all needs to be the same shade. I feel like we can't have like 2 tones of hair for this hair combo. That's fine. Okay, we'll do that. And I'm going to do the little glasses hack again with the little circle glasses. And I'm going to make them like a dark brown. And then we'll do this and we'll just scale them down and position them outwards. And that's the wrong one. Position them down like this. Okay, and then hopping into here, I'm going to take the gemstone dress, but only the skirt, I think, and I'm going to turn the details off. And then I'm going to go, again, pretty neutral with a lot of browns for this one. So I think if I go for this on the base of it and then make that like a light silk and then like a cool toned brown for the edges, I think that's pretty cute. And then we could maybe actually use the sleeves again, now that I think about it. We do this and then this. I think they actually work really well. And then from the, I think it's the Christmas collection, this one here, if I just do the top and then, oh, I think I just want this to be white. And then for the red part, let's pattern that with this same pattern that we use for the skirt. And then on here, we'll just go for like a dark brown, maybe this one, and make it a little bit more cool toned. And then for this grey part, oh, that's the buttons. Okay, we'll do those gold, like that. Okay, this is cute so far. I think it's giving academia, kind of. Okay, I want to grab some books, and then maybe these shoes could be cute with the little socks. And if we make them like a lighter brown color, maybe like this to kind of match the kind of cuff of the skirt. I think that's kind of cute. And if we do that, only the socks, actually. I don't think I want the rest of it. And then is there anything else that we can add to make this look a little bit more interesting? I could actually add this, a corset. I think it looks a bit messy for what I want to do. This also looks blue, and I don't know why. What is here that looks blue? I think it's just like a tiny bit bugged, but it's fine. We're just gonna pretend like we don't see it and move on. Okay, we'll go with these. In fact, okay, we'll get rid of the socks and we'll just go for these. And we'll make these like a dark brown. And then the socks can be white, and then the little bow can be brown. I kind of want to do my little bandage across the nose again, so I'm just going to do this one and make it like a little brown one. And then I'll do maybe just the flower on the leg and make that like a dark brown color like this. And then if we do a little headband type 2, and then that can be brown too, and that can be a little bit darker and silky. I feel like we definitely need more like around the top. I feel like this isn't intricate enough. And I also want tights, so I'm gonna use these again. Sorry, and I'm overusing them. They're just so cute. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and they can be brown because if you're in school, you're usually gonna be wearing tights. Okay, and then on the top, I just want something to add like a tiny little bit more detail. Maybe just this. And then maybe we can use like this pattern and make that like a light silk. And then add this brown color in here, and then do that, and then that, and that. We need to color the books as well. We'll just do this, and then this one can be like black. Okay, we'll do that. And then do I have time for anything else? I don't think so, but you know what? I think it's cute. I think the skirt is a really, really nice shape, and I think it works with this theme. I'm happy with this one. This is cute. I like the black and the green. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one, actually. It's not something you'd usually see for this sort of theme, so I like it. I think it's different. I think it's cute. And we have this one. Oh my gosh, it's from Yandere Simulator. Okay, I'm gonna go for a 3 or a 4 for that one. And then this is ours. I think we're pretty cute. It's pretty simple, but I think it's nice. Our cute little tights and our cute little shoes and our cute little glasses. I think we look real sweet. Oh, this one is pretty. I think the top is a little bit messy for my personal taste, but the rest of it I think is so cute. Gonna go for a 4 for this one. This is really cute too. Gonna go for a 3 for this one. I don't think it's the most on theme look, but it's really cute. I really like it. And then we have this one. I saw this diva in the dressing room and I thought she looked really cute. Gonna go for a 4 for this one. The hair especially is so pretty. I love that. And this was the podium. I think this podium was very, very well deserving, especially these two. I think this was my favorite one, the one that came second. Oh my gosh, they only got 18 stars. That's crazy. We came in 6th place with 13 stars, which for a master server, kind of crazy. That's like regular server voting. But anyway, that is all that we had time for today. I really, really hope that you have enjoyed this one. I love the new items. I think they're super, super cute. Obviously, we didn't get to use the hammer today because we didn't get a theme that suited it, but I think it'd be really, really cool on superhero themes and stuff like that. If you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you do subscribe. It really, really helps me out and it means you'll never miss another upload from me again. But with all that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.